Hello everyone and welcome to Vintage Fan Gaming. I'm brand new to YouTube and this is my very first video. We will be playing Fallout New Vegas. I have not played this game in quite some time and it was always one of my favorites. Its 10th anniversary is coming up in just a few days and I think that qualifies as a vintage game. I'd like to play a nice, relaxing, but very thorough game. Just kind of looking at it and enjoying the game as it came out 10 years ago. To that end, I hope you all enjoy this, and I invite you to come along as we experience Fallout New Vegas and enjoy it 10 years after it came out. Alright, we're going to get started now. And I haven't seen the intro video in quite some time. I always remembered it getting me excited for this. They always did a good job with that in Fallout games. Ah, yes. Oh, that blew out. Yeah, 10 years. They hold up pretty well. At least it looks pretty nice. I think so. Oh, nice. Drunk, staggering soldiers. Nice. Good NCR troops. Yeah. It really does a nice job setting up the strip, doesn't it? NCR Rangers. Always one of the more iconic images from this game. Oh, it's nice to see Benny.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to the old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene.
Yes. Well, this.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Still, one of my favorite intros. I love that. Always love that. Genuinely gets me excited to play this game every time. Hard to believe it's been 10 years. Jeez. I actually picked up this copy about a week after it came out. It's just mind-blowing to me. That's been this time, but anyways, enough reminiscing, I suppose.
How about that?
Oh, Doc Mitchell.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Alright, I've been thinking this over, and I'm going to be playing a character inspired by a character from the Wasteland series, which is where Fallout kind of spiritually began. But Angela Death is a character in the Desert Rangers, and we will be emulating them. Yes, the Desert Ranger statue at the Mojave Outpost is a reference to this game. And I think it's pretty cool that this got a reference in there. And Wasteland 3 just came out. I haven't played it yet, but I'm super excited for it. So it's kind of an homage to also me waiting for that. And super excited to play it. But without further ado, let's continue.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
I don't remember what this character looked like. It's been a while since I played Wasteland 1 or 2. So, but I know they were. Let's see. Not like any presets. Let's see. I think it was that style. Let's see. That looks cool. Right off the bat, that looks cool. Play around. I think I actually really like the Iron Maiden. Nice. Yeah, I think this one will do. I like this one. Look out nicely with this character. I think we're done here.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Alright.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give it your tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Alright, so I'm going to be kind of role-playing this character as I'm not trying to play the Wasteland character by any means, just something inspired by. But I want to play a character who might have been a desert ranger who didn't necessarily join the NCR in this universe, and just kind of kept to themselves, living off the wilderness for a while. Doesn't really go into society, helps people out, or doesn't, you know, but not really, just kind of comes through town, doesn't really become a member of any given society out there in the wasteland. I don't think I need all that much perception. I do want a pretty high endurance character. It's because, you know, you're living out in the wastelands, and I do want the character to mostly be off survival instead of medicine, so food instead of Stimpaks for health. And don't need charisma. Unfortunately, charisma is not worth much in this game. These and other Fallouts. I just like skill points. I'll admit that this is just for skill points. Higher agility. And then see what we get after that. Maybe we can bring that down. And I do want a higher luck, because I did want to play some gambling, because that is fairly unique to New Vegas, but you do need like at least a luck 8 to be any kind of decent at it, I think. Alright, I'll bring it down to 7 intelligence and 8 luck. Yeah, that seems like a ranger who's been out in the wilderness for a while. I think that seems about fair. I'm not trying to go for something super powerful, but somebody who can reasonably survive out here.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
I always enjoyed this part.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
I'm surprised I didn't put pet as an answer to this, because my first reaction was seeing a dog is pet the cat, pet the dog. So, I guess feed.
House.
Shelter makes sense.
Night.
What would this character answer? Campfire. This definitely seems like a campfire character.
Enemy.
She's why
Light.
not? This is gonna be Gun's character. Dark. Sure.
Mother.
Tantrum. Okay, since you made me laugh. Alright, let's go with that.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Yeah, I think this person would disagree. Rangers do want to help people, and that does lead to conflict, and just surviving requires conflict.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I strongly agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Yeah, no.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I definitely agree this character is
Almost
going to
done
be
here.
doing that.
What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
What do I see there? Yeah, angry two-headed ant.
Okay. How about this one?
I forgot that was an option. Too embarrassed to say what this looks like. Nice. Priceless work of art. Sure.
Last one.
I think it looks like a mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Actually, pretty close. I was planning on doing melee weapons, guns, and survival as my main skills. Possibly interchanging melee weapons with lockpick. Haven't. Really can't decide there. You just see why I want 2 weapon skills are more practical. I think I'll go with 2 weapon skills right off the bat. Why not? I plan on doing fighting with this character.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Alright. I always take skilled. Yes, you suffer from negative 10% experience, but if you're going to plan on doing everything in this game, like I plan on doing with this playthrough, this game does more than enough experience for you to max out easily. And you get a +5 bonus to every single skill in the game, so it really gives you a lot of skill points for not that much of a trade-off. And I never, ever have really played with Wild Wasteland. So you know what? In honor of the 10th anniversary, I'm going to have some fun. We're going to play some Wild Wasteland. Alright, so Skilled and Wild Wasteland, done. Alright, I think we're ready for this character's creation to be done.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Alright, let's follow Doc Mitchell here. Get our Pip-Boy and stuff.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults he made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now. You might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Aw, I never noticed he gave you his wife's vault suit. That's actually really touching and really sweet, considering he truly misses his wife. That's something I do remember with this character. Yeah, thanks for patching up. I always love this guy. He patches you up for free, lets you take everything, because, I mean, he's a town doctor. He can trade for everything. He can get it all back fairly easily. But he feels so bad for you. He gives you all this stuff, lets you take everything in his house. He's such a nice guy.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Oh yes, hardcore mode. I'm definitely playing this. You know, we're a desert ranger. We've been surviving off the land, so let's continue that. we're going to have to eat and drink, which is going to be how we're going to heal anyway, so this will work. Alright, one thing I already mentioned, but he lets you take absolutely everything from his house, including these, which don't get you much. They're worth half a cap each, but 2 of them is worth 1 cap, and that goes a long way at the very beginning of the game. Alright. Grab all this. Oops. Alright. This is one of my favorite things. This middle box right here is actually safe storage, and you can put anything you want in it for the rest of the game, and it will not disappear. If you're a hoarder, if you want to play a hoarder character, this is where you can do it. You can always just come back here. I've done it a bunch. It's one of my favorite things I learned in New Vegas. Right. Let's quickly do this. Nice thing about Doc Mitchell's house is they have a... Oh, nice. I guess I do have that. Where are my skills at? Oh, stats. There we go. Oh, yeah. Wow, science is at 25. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I wasn't planning on using very many Simpacks, so I'm going to actually make some drugs here. Never know when drugs will come in handy. Probably sounded bad, but the Psycho is actually useful. Alright, I'm trying to do this quickly. It's just, New Vegas throws so many caps at you once you get the ball rolling, but you have to get the ball rolling. And it's a good rating here in Victor's house, which I'm going to do very shortly. It's a very quick way of doing it. Oh, nice. 2 more bobby pins that'll come in handy later. Alright. That knife's very useful for taking out the geckos. If you've never played this before, it's a very fast attacking weapon. And can do a lot of damage very quickly in the game. Alright, nothing really in here. I'll take the plunger, why not? Hi, Doc Mitchell. I'm stealing everything. Can't steal the broom. I will steal the yeast. Why not? And I think once I clear this room, I think that's everything. I know, not the most exciting beginning to a playthrough, but gets us where we're going faster overall. Alright, let's do all the pop-ups for all this. Alright. Wow, there are a lot of add-ons to this game. Yes, I was hoping for a future. Yes, this is always good to see. Always check these mailboxes. They have all sorts of random magazines can pop up in them. Hello, my bighorner friend. Yeah, I haven't explored around Goodsprings in a while. I haven't. You know, I missed Victor's shack for the first, like, 10, 15 playthroughs. I just never noticed it was down here. But yeah, it's got all this stuff for you to just take. Oh, stealth point, nice. I wasn't planning on doing much sneaking, but always good to sell. Weapons or haircut, that's nice. Alright, let's go talk to St. Giles. Empty. Let's just do this quickly. Hey, stuff. Yeah, while I'm doing this, yeah, I've been really excited to play this game. And it was really, really exciting to see that it's the 10th anniversary. Oh wow, you could, really? I just kind of walked in here. I didn't realize you could just take this stuff. Free food though. Comes in handy this early. Yeah. Goodsprings is such a nice little town. I always liked it. I thought this was one of the best ways to start out. It gives you a nice way to explore the game mechanics, and you get that Old West feel. Look at this, you got tumbleweeds blowing through, little dust devil. I never noticed the squeaking sign. Nice, guys. Tumbleweeds.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Yes. I forget how to survive in the desert. Please teach me how to survive. You guys are so helpful.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright. Alright. I always love the shooting the sarsaparilla bottles. Isn't that the greatest way to learn how to shoot? Just shooting bottles.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take
Oops. Alright. Really?
this and try to hit a couple
I
of
guess
them.
they auto equip it.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Oh. Alright.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase the geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure. Why not?
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
I've always enjoyed this little gecko hunt quest. I'm gonna pull out the knife. It's a much easier gecko killing weapon. Oh, it's a full condition one too. How about that? Alright, so we're walking to Goodsprings Source. There's your... Nice, Cheyenne doesn't get too, say program Cheyenne did not get too far ahead. That's kind of cute. Alright, that's all sunny here. Gecko. gecko noises. Oh,
Hear that
no.
up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
I don't like sneaking. I gotta do this my style. Charging forward and killing them recklessly. Nice. Yeah, I thought I remembered this being a pretty good weapon. Oh wow, I'm overburdened. Oh, I should have sold the chit. Well, live and learn. Is there anything that would increase? I don't need the dirty water. Wow. Oh well, still overburdened. Alright. Sure, why not? That'll probably get me over the line. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, let's go talk to Sonny before that province steak wears off.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, why not?
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
This one, the second one's my favorite because this has a full strength, full condition shovel. I always enjoy the shovel because it's got a unique
Come on!
melee ability. Once you get level 50 melee. Alright, we're going to quickly go up to this one and try to save the Goodsprings settler.
Had enough! Get off!
And you're dead. Cool.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Nice. Forgot you gained reputation here. That'll come in handy. Drink some water. Get everything down to 0 there. Or at least
Now that was some good work.
0.
Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living on the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Sure.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alright, we're gonna run up to Chet's place really quick. Sell all this stuff as fast as we can so it doesn't wear out. And I think that'll about do our little fan break today, our vintage fan break. And continue to join us for the next installment on Desert Ranger where we'll really get going here. This is just character creation. But we're gonna do an in-depth exploration of Fallout New Vegas, and there we go. I tell you what, I'm gonna leave this off, and next time we come in here, you'll already be at Chet's, and you won't have to see the long slog there. If you like this, like and subscribe. We'll be doing a video every day for the rest of this series. I hope you enjoyed your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one.